た泣きじゃくる子供のようにどこの隅が見えなくなっても守るよ夏の空上げてにらった
What's going on YouTube? This is yugiohfreakxD here. Today I'll be showing you how to play a game called Vanguard. Now, in my previous video, in my binder, I mentioned I can teach you how to play this game because this game is coming out in end of December at the end of this year. So, let's get the basic first. Now, this is your grade 0, known as level 0. Grade 1 was level 1. Okay, I'm just going to call level because I'm used to more level than grade. Level 2, level 3. Now, in this game, you want to do 6 damage to your opponent before they do 6 damage to you. Now, 6 damage is like life points. Say you have 0 thing here, yeah? This is known your damage pile. You take 6 damage here, you automatically lose the game. Now, if you do 6 damage before they do 6 damage to you, you win the game. So, example, like 8,000 life point, but in this game it's 6,000 life points. So, each damage you take is 1,000 point of damage. Okay. Let's take you the basics first. Now, in this game, you want to get your level grade 3 ASAP to get advantage. Now, there are some unique things you must know. Now, before the game starts, you must have a grade 0 on the field. So before the game starts, you must have this face down on the field. And then you shuffle, 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 and draw. Okay, for example. Okay. Before the game starts, you have this here. You have this on the field. You can't reveal it yet until you draw 5 cards. You draw 5. Now, depending if you like your hand or not, this hand is really bad, I can tell. Now, depending what you want, you can return all 5 to your hand, from your hand to the deck, and reshuffle and withdraw exact same amount. Or you can just return like 2, reshuffle and draw 2. Get that? Alright. Now, I won't teach you how to play the game yet, but I'm just teaching you the basic first. If you want more tutorial on this, leave a comment section down below and I'll keep teaching. Okay, now the field. I'll teach you about the field. The field has like 3, 5, 6 zones for you to play. Not like 5 zones like this and this, which is known as 10 zones. But in Vanguard, there's only 6 zones for you to play. The middle one here, known as Vanguard, right? This is where you put your Vanguards. These 5 piles here, known as rear guards. Now, your rear guards are your like monster zone, but they die if they get attacked. The Vanguard on the field does not die when you get attacked. For example, they can attack into this as much as they want and I'll take damage, but it won't die. It stays on the field. Alright. Now they go. Okay, this is another level 0. Same as this guy. Now, these symbols down here. They are Crest. They're known as support cards. Now, what I mean by support card is, only the level 1 and level 0 only have these support cards over here. Meaning, for example, I choose to attack. I tap, switch, power boost to him, and attack as well. So plussing 5,000 for 5,000 equals 10,000. So, that's a big damage. Well, in Vanguard it's not much, but in Yu-Gi-Oh that's big damage. So yeah, this is how it works. Now, also you notice this level 0 has a special symbol up here. Right, you see it? It's a blue symbol. There's 4 types of symbols right now. The blue, the green, the yellow, the red. I'll just grab the red so you can see. That's the yellow, the red, the green. Now, I'll teach you what this symbol means. Now, this blue one means stand trigger. Come on, focus. Oh, it doesn't focus. Okay, this symbol means it's plus 5,000 damage, 5,000 attack to one of your rear guards or Vanguard monsters. And the blue symbol means stand, meaning your Vanguard can go, your rear guards can go back to stand mode, so meaning you can attack twice. But it only works if you take the damage or you drive check. I'll explain this later, but first I'm just teaching you the basic of how it works. If you want more tutorial, like I said before, leave a comment section down below. I'll teach you how to play. Now this one is the yellow one, which is the critical trigger. Critical trigger means double the damage pile. So if your monster attacks, it only deals 1 damage. But now when it deals, plusing this combo, if you drive check, meaning you get double damage instead of 1 damage to your opponent, and plus 5,000 attack as well. Now the red one. The red one is the same effect, plus 5,000, but the red one means draw card. So when you drive check into it, plus 5,000 and you get to draw 1 card. Now this one is the green one. Plus 5,000, same as the previous ones, like these 3 here. And you can heal 1 trigger, heal 1 damage. Say I have like damage pile over here. I have damage. I hit this trigger, I reveal, take away 1 and put in the grave. Now I have 2 damage, so meaning I had to take 4 more damage to lose the game. Instead of taking 3 more damage, I have a 3rd one here. But this card only works if you have more damage or equal damage to your opponent. So if I have less damage than my opponent, this effect doesn't go off. So pretty much that's the triggers. You can have 4 types of triggers. You can mix it around. You can have like, you don't have to run this. You can run like 4 of these guys and stuff. Now, the maximum trigger you can have. The maximum trigger you can have is 16. So you can have maximum 4 copies of this, 4 copies of that, 4 copies of this, and 4 copies of this, which is 16 already. 16 triggers. So the maximum trigger you have 16. But you can change that. You don't have to run like you don't have to run this stand trigger, you can run something else. That right now in OCG, I didn't know if I mentioned it before, right now OCG almost has 3 sets right now out, and 3 sets right now, and the 4th one's coming out soon. Okay, when you play, you can play another stand trigger. You can have the same 4 copies as this, but cannot have more 4 copies of the same kind. Now this is another trigger, it's a stand trigger. Now the stand trigger goes to this like this. Now you can have 4 copies of this and 4 copies of this because they're not the same pictures, but they have the same effect. So that's how it works. You can have like 2 draw triggers, 4 copies of this and 4 copies of another draw trigger, and you can play that because they're not the same looking. You know what I mean, right? As long as they're not the same looking, you can have as many triggers as you want in your deck, in a different style. You don't have to run draw power, you don't have to run stand and stuff. But the maximum you can have in the deck is 16 for everything. So you can maximize everything, but you can have 16 per deck. Now, before going on, these textures down here, which you will see in English soon. Oh, come on, focus. Now, these are clans. Now, these triggers only work for 1 clan, which is Kaguru, which is known as dragons. So, any triggers you go off, you must have a Kaguru on the field. So this effect applies to any monsters. If you don't have a Kaguru on the field, these effect won't go off and won't go give you the power boost. Because it only works if a Kaguru clan on the field. Okay, I'm running out of breath. Okay, let's go to level 1, shall we? Level 1. As you can know, level 1 has the same trigger. The symbols, or what do we call it? It's known as support. So, support stuff. Now, this guy is just a vanilla big stick. 8K Vita, and the clan is from Kaguru. And right now it's just an 8K Vita vanilla. Now, as you can know, there's a defense card here. Oh shit, upside down. Come on. Oh, I'll tell you what it is. It's a 5K defender. So when when they attack you, you have the choice of dropping this card from your hand to the field like a battle fader, but it only plus 5,000 defense to your monster Regard or Vanguard. So yeah. Now level 0 is differently. Level 0 has 10K. Come on, focus. 10K, right? Now you can block your monster with 10k. So in order to do damage, your opponents must have equal attack points or above attack points to your Vanguard or your Reguard to do damage or destroy the monster. So that's simple. Level 2. Now, level 2. This is just another vanilla big stick. Same as before, 5k defender. I'm not gonna bother showing a grade 2. But I'm gonna show the symbols here. These two symbols. As you can see, these two symbols are different. This symbol, as I said before, is a support card. Anything saying going up like this, going up, pointing up this way, like this one here, is a support card. So it's like an equipped card for Yu-Gi-Oh! In Vanguard, that is. Now this one is a dodgy one. It's like a simple V sign, yeah? You see the bottom part is a V? Now, what the V mean is a interceptor. Now, what I mean by interceptor is, say you have a level 3 on the field, right? And you have 5 damage. Like 4 damage or something, 3 damage, right? Now, they attack the monster with 12k, and this guy's only 10k, right? Now, this guy has effect right now, known as interceptor. Now, instead of using your hand, like I said before, using your hand to block it, you can use the field. Because only Crest with these special symbols can intercept. Now, what you can do is, you can call intercept. Now, the plus 5,000 to this 10,000 becomes 15. So 12 damage, the 12k attacker won't go through. So you take no damage, but this goes to the graveyard because you use it as an interceptor. Now, finally, grade 3. Grade 3 has no defense here, so you cannot block with it. And this symbol here, I'll show you that. Come on, focus. Now, it's known as the zigzag thingy. It's known as twin drive check. Now, twin drive check is like, I can't explain it now unless you want me to make more tutorial. Twin drive check is like hand advantage. You draw 2 cards per turn. That's all for every single grade 3. Every single grade 3 in they have twin drive check. That's the ability. Now, that's all for this video, guys. So, guys, tell me, if you want more video about Vanguards, I can do it. Just tell me, if you want more videos on Vanguard to teach you how to play and stuff, leave a comment section down below because I'm not spending more time on this. So, I'll link to my previous video over here, and my previous band over here. So, see you guys next time. Peace.